Hello guys, welcome back to yet another video. If you guys remember, recently Samsung released ONEUI 6 stable build for Samsung S23 users, and a lot of users have been saying that Samsung ONEUI 6.0 animations are at next level. So today in this video we'll be comparing the animations of ONEUI 6 with that of OxygenOS 14. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. So here you can see we have two phones. Towards the left hand side we have Samsung S23 Ultra, and towards the right hand side we have OnePlus 11. OnePlus 11 is running on the beta builds, which is the fourth beta of OxygenOS 14. And as said, Samsung S23 Ultra have already got the stable ONEUI 6.0. And you guys gonna be the judges in this video. You guys let us know which device has better animation. I'll also try to play the video in slow motion too. And now before moving ahead, if you guys like our content and if you think it's useful for you guys, then make sure to smash that like button and also consider subscribing to our channel. We'll try to cover every animation of ONEUI 6.0 with that of OxygenOS 14. First, let's talk about the screen on and off animation from the AOD display. So here we go, and I think animations are better on ONEUI 6. The on animation and the off animation both seems to be better on ONEUI 6. So let me again show you guys. As you can see here, we have a smooth transition on ONEUI 6, but on OnePlus 11 with OxygenOS 14, we do get to see a instant screen on once we double tap. Very slight transitions can be seen. But while turning off, there are no animation, but that's not the case on ONEUI 6. For screen on also there's a good transition, and even for the screen off animation. Here if you see a difference, once the screen is turned off on OxygenOS 14, the AOD takes some time to appear on the screen. So here I like the animation on ONEUI 6.0 compared to OxygenOS 14. Now let's talk about the second animation while unlocking the device using pin. So if I swipe up on OnePlus 11, or you can say OxygenOS 14, there's a very smooth transition appearing for the dial pad, but on S23 Ultra or ONEUI 6, we have an instant pop-up with very less transition. So here I personally feel OxygenOS 14 animation is eye-pleasing. And now let's also try to unlock the device and see which device have better animation while unlocking. And here I again feel that unlocking animation is better on ONEUI 6 compared to OxygenOS 14. So you guys let me know which animation is better. Now let's talk about unlocking the device using fingerprint unlock. So here I feel slight better animation, I mean to say the slower transition on OxygenOS 14 compared to ONEUI 6. Guys, I won't be able to judge while shooting the video, so you guys gonna be the judges and let me know according to you guys which animation is better. For the charging animation, I personally like the animation present on OxygenOS 14. On ONEUI 6.0, we have a very simple charging animation. Now let's talk about the notification panel. So with the single swipe, we have a very nice bouncy effect on OxygenOS 14, which is not the case on ONEUI 6.0. But if we slide more down, here we have a smooth transition while expanding the quick setting tiles, but here there is a very nice animation which Samsung have implemented. Here you can see in the slow motion. And also if you see here on ONEUI 6, you don't see any animation with the time and date, but here there's a very nice transition and shifting of text beneath the clock, which looks really good. And the same thing goes with the gear icon. Also another thing which I noticed, a lot of quick setting tiles do have animation on OxygenOS 14, but few quick setting tiles lacks animation on ONEUI 6.0. So for example, if you see the DND tile on ONEUI 6.0, there is no animation present, but here if you see DND mode, we do have a very good animation when we turn on DND mode. And the same thing goes with things like portable hotspot. Almost every quick setting tile have a good animation on OxygenOS 14, which lacks on ONEUI 6.0. Also, if you tap on any of the toggles like Wi-Fi, we have similar transition on both the phones. You can see that in the slow motion. Now let's talk about the recents page and see the animations here. So as you can see, the animations are very smooth on OxygenOS 14, and if we compare the animations with ONEUI 6, I personally don't like this animations present while sliding the recents page. If you see side by side comparison, let me go extreme left, and now if I slide, you'll have a better idea. So you guys let me know which device have better animation when it comes to recents page. Also here we have few stock applications, so I did not feel much of difference in the animation. Let me show you one of the animation. For example, let's take the calculator application. And I think animations are slightly faster on ONEUI 6.0 compared to OxygenOS 14. And we haven't made any kind of changes in the animation speed. Everything is kept default. Here you can see the animations of stock application from Samsung and OnePlus. I'll play this in the slow motion now. Now talking about other animations which are related to widgets. So one thing which I personally liked on OnePlus, the widget animation for some specific applications are too good. For example, if you take a look at the weather widget, if I tap on this widget and then swipe back, you can see a nice transition and the text getting squeezed according to the widget size. But that's not the case here on ONEUI 6.0. But you can see the animation goes towards the bottom side. But here if we take a look at the OxygenOS 14 animation of weather widget, it is very good. You can see that in the slow motion now. And now let's open up the settings page and see the animations of both the OS. And also let us know what do you guys think about this blur effect when you pull down the notification panel. I personally like the ONEUI 6.0 blur effect instead of this white background which is present on OxygenOS 14. So guys, according to me, what I feel is both the brands have done their best and can say have nailed the animation part on both the phones. In past, Samsung wasn't that good in animation part, but now with ONEUI 6.0 and OnePlus with OxygenOS 14, now both are at next level. But still, what do you guys think about these animations? Let us know in the comment section below. This is your friend Ashok signing out. See you guys in the next video.